Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Okay, first thing I want to talk about is that 3 days before I think it was practice one, there was a torrential rain down that they got the most amount of rain they got all year during this one day. It was chaotic down at Las Vegas. So let's get straight into it. Let's go to qualifying at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Lando got pole. He just keeps on doing what he's doing, you know? He got pole, and it's looking like he's going to win the championship. That's a third pole in a row, which is a lot. Kind of hoping that he doesn't get, do well in the race because, well, I don't know. I'm not a big Lando fan myself, but he's doing what he needs to do to win the championship. That's all that matters. Max got P2, which is I'm happy about. It's a good result. I wish he got pulled, but yeah, it is what it is. Sainz got P3, which is really good. I was kind of cheering for him along the way. He was doing really good in Q1, Q2, and Q3. Oscar struggling, throwing the bag on the championship hardcore, struggled to get P5. I mean, it's kind of bad. But yeah, so he's kind of just throwing the bag. That's all you need to know about Piastri right now. Lewis Hamilton, shocking low point, P20. Geez, I feel bad for him. He needs to get his poop in a group or figure something out or retire. One of those three he needs to do, or yeah, that his career is just over at this point. I feel like don't want to be harsh about it, but yeah, I feel bad for him. But Albon hit the wall. He did a good recovery of getting it to the pits. He had like a snap of oversteer and tried to correct it, and it went into the wall. But yeah, that was unfortunate for him because Williams looked fast this weekend. Ferrari being Ferrari, I mean, they've gone like not even 2 decades ago they were winning. They won 5 championships in a row, and now they can barely even get a race win this season. That's crazy to say. They're the most successful team in F1, but yeah, they can't win a race this season, which is just unfortunate. Antonelli and Tsunoda out in Q1. Antonelli, you know what? It's a one-time thing. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal. But Tsunoda, I mean, the RB guys, they're coming for his seat. Like, you've already seen the rumors if you haven't been paying attention to F1 media. But yeah, Tsunoda does not look like he's going to be keeping that seat for a long time. Yeah, both RBs in the top 10, proving again why they deserve Tsunoda's seat but more than him. Alonso was up there, so he did pretty good himself, which is a really good. Okay, now it's time for my race predictions. I'm going to say that Max is going to win the race. Sainz gets P2 for a podium for Williams, and George is going to get P3, and then Oscar's going to recover the P4. I'm guessing Atlanta's going to DNF or Mercedes, one of the Mercedes. Hopefully, maybe George will take him out. But yeah, that's kind of my conclusion. Also, I want Hamilton. I think he's going to get a comeback. I think he's going to finish in the points at least. That's my goal. So I'm going to watch the race later tonight, and I'll come back to you and explain what I saw.
The next day.
Okay, it's the next day. The race was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot more better than what I was expecting, that's for sure. So let's dive right in. Let's get into the first bit of the topic. Max winning. He did an amazing job. He started second and he finished first. He did an amazing job to keep the gap to Norris. I mean, at the end, the gap got wider because Norris was running low on fuel, so he had to lift and coast more. But other than that, Max did an amazing job, and I'm really happy with the race win and all that. Antonelli and George doing amazing. George did pretty good with the problems that he had, for coming P2, which is really good. Antonelli did an amazing job. He started like P15 and he finished third, which is crazy. Really good job for Antonelli, and a round of applause for him, that's for sure. Leclerc, P4, good recovery. He started, I think, like P10, P9, and he recovered to P4, which I think is a really good job for him. He was expecting to get a podium, but you know what? He got the best of what he had. He did what he could with what he had. That's what I'm saying. Hamilton, great job, P8. It's not bad for starting from the back of the grid. Thought it was to do a little bit better, but I'm happy with the points finish for Hamilton. It's definitely better than not finishing the points for him. Turn 1 incident, that was chaotic. First with Lando Norris being super aggressive with defending against Max, and then Bontanto just absolutely ramming it right into the side of Stroll. So yeah, it was a pretty intense first corner, but yeah, other than that, that was probably the peak point of the whole race. McLaren boys, they are dumb. Actually, no, I'm not going to say it's McLaren boys. It's McLaren team. They literally screwed over Lando Norris and Piastri. They were riding too low to the ground, and they just got disqualified for that, which is unfortunate for Lando Norris and Piastri because they secured the championship, both of them. They were so far ahead of Max, And now Max, he's tied points with Piastri, and it's only 24 points away from Norris. So all he needs is Norris to not finish in the podium for one race, and he wins it. So he literally just needs to win these next 2 races and the sprint, and he has the championship in the bag. Yeah, so McLaren boys are screwing themselves over. Piastri has been doing it for a while now. He's kind of gotten used to it. And Norris didn't really he screwed himself. It was more or less the McLaren team screwed him over. So yeah, I kind of feel bad for Norris for that. Okay, this was the best day of my life, hearing this news about both McLarens being disqualified, because now Max is back in the championship, so the championship fight is still interesting now. The race was very interesting. I thought the Las Vegas Grand Prix was not going to be that interesting, but it turns out really good, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in Qatar. Peace.
Oh my word, clobbers into the side of the